from a student leadership point of view, it was tough. It was really tough.
After me, like, the best is Mbonge.
Yeah. Now it's jail. I'm very proud of off-campus. Sing so much. 2025. Sing so much. Say Pina for
Say Pina.
Yo, SMH. You know, we're so chilled. We're like, guys, as long as we got there and we did our thing, we were happy.
They have been shifted from taking shuttles like the normal buses that we take. They are taking like taxis. It's ridiculous, I'm so sorry to say. They cater for students that are funded. I'll figure a shuttle stop, you show your shuttle ticket. So when as an unfunded student, you left at the shuttle stop like...
We had this tendency of letting the SRC fight for our issues.
Mr. West. I was like, yeah, do this.
After graduation, the whole campus must be up.
You only just get a mere less than 20 seconds on stage and that's it. You're gone.
And Afrika, for example, has done so much for the institution.
An article by Zandi Lenyangiwe. She had the sense of emptiness. The recognition was not enough.
Hi everyone, welcome to
MADIBAZ. We are back with another episode, and last week we dropped an icebreaker episode and y'all loved it, and we are happy that y'all loved it. There was energy, fun moments in the studio. It was a full house. Y'all commented, you gave us feedback, we're loving it. Keep doing the good work of giving us feedback with comments, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with friends, and also follow us on our socials, Instagram and TikTok. And today we have someone that I'm pretty sure that you miss on the show. She's back.
I'm back. Hi guys, Sanibonani, Moloeni, Lochani. Igama lam Chulu Bangani. I'd prefer being called Chulu, not Bianca. Please, La Joyah, please.
Hi Bianca.
AS Joyah. Hey.
Hi Bianca.
It's fine, guys. Chulu.
Miss B is a bit of Miss B, Tina. Anyways, welcome back everyone to yet another episode of Pod MADIBAZ, where we dish you the weekly scoops of what's happening on our campus, the enemy institution, Iphelele, and Umhlaba Wonke. I'm your girl Sammie, and I'm back for yet another episode.
She's giving the vibes.
And it's my first time shooting with Sammie. I'm so excited. Two girls. Last week it was two guys and one girl's like, no, I need to be back.
Yeah.
It needs to be girls and then
get power.
Ladies.
And then
why are you coming after me? Why are you coming after me? But then yeah guys, campus life. We just came from a week that was busy by the sports office and the sports grounds, the netball courts, the gym, the recreational center. It was busy. We were playing things, indoor activities, outdoor activities, sporting codes, and it was fun. So I was not here, but Bianca was here, and she's gonna take us through everything that happened. How was it? Oh, Chulu.
Guys, it was really, really fun. But from a student leadership point of view, it was tough. It was really tough. Because we really had to make sure that everyone is there on time. People are awake, you know. So it was tough from a student leadership point of view. But when things were coming together, we were like, oh, we are so proud of ourselves and stuff. But yeah, it was really fun. I think any that was introduced was FIFA this year.
Whoa!
Yes, there was FIFA, and it was like, AS Joyah could have been there. FIFA? But we won. But I'm like,
you won?
We won FIFA.
Presenting us
I think Mbonge, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Mbonge. We won.
After me, the best is Mbonge.
Ooh, I went. Now it's jail.
For real.
But it was really fun, and we won. Of course, Manyasmo, SMH. Like happy yet.
Who came second best of all? Wow, congratulations, Ndlovukazi. Yeah. Who came third?
Umdoni. Yes.
What happened to off-campus?
They were number 4. But I think with the off-campus guys, they don't have a house committee. So they don't have people who can organize them. Say, okay, practice at this time. Can we do this? Can we do that? they're not being led by.
So they are at a
Anyone.
disadvantage.
Yeah. So they are at a disadvantage. I, for one, am very proud of off-campus. The fact that they show up, the things that are being done, when they don't have leaders, I shame.
Wow.
Number one, off-campus, just for that, just for that. But yeah, it was really fun. And guys, to like 2024, by the way, so much. 2025, so much.
We need a residence that will overthrow these guys because now they're getting to be.
No, I mean honestly,
House of Excellence and stuff.
No, the thing is, we took it personal. We needed a comeback after the first year's concert. We needed a comeback, and we just did. And now we're gonna keep it up.
People are just like, yo, SMH, yo, SMH. You know, we were so chilled. We're like, guys, as long as we got there and we did our thing, we were happy.
Yes.
We always want to win.
Yeah,
we always want to.
But like blood.
But shame. It wasn't a yo. It was just like, okay, we lost.
And
next time
they deserved it.
Next time.
They deserved it.
Next time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well deserved.
They deserved it.
They were good. They were really good. But yeah, guys.
Tell us about the drama.
Hey, Sana Basiti disqualified because a player from E-Houses played for SMH.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but disqualified, but like still we won with the disqualification.
I mean, it's only fair if Abanda Balande
rules are rules.
Yes.
Rules are rules. That's why I was like, guys, it's fine. We are disqualified. Let's move on. There are other things.
But you still won. Talk about trying in the face of adversity. You guys.
Persevered. We maneuvered.
But guys, have you heard about the transport issues that are being faced by PE students?
Yeah, we've heard that one.
What's happening there actually? What's happening there?
So the thing is, they have been shifted from taking shuttles like the normal buses that we take, and they are taking like taxis.
Yeah.
So now the deal with Taxi is that, firstly, it's ridiculous, I'm so sorry to say, but like what they do is they cater for students that are funded, right? And then they prioritize Bona, and then those that are unfunded, like, are taken to school last. So what's happening is that they emailed Abantwana that are funded. And they're like, okay, come to camp and get shuttle tickets, something of that sort, right? And then I'll figure a shuttle stop, you show your shuttle tickets, and then you get in. Obviously, they're going to take you to campus. So when, as an unfunded student, you're left at the shuttle stop like,
yo.
Okay, what do I do now?
That is insane.
That's
people are missing their classes, people.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Tests. Like, what's happening?
Okay, so that is the system that is being used to filter students that are funded from the ones that are unfunded. I mean, in all
transport
in
to
all
school
angles, this is unfair.
I don't think it's not fair.
It really is because some of the unfunded students are already registered. So what do you mean I'm registered with the institution, but now I can't attend classes?
Can't have access to transportation.
What about people who genuinely don't have means to go to campus? Because there are people abangena means. Now you're struggling with transport. You're struggling with
getting food, for example.
Shelter. There's a lot that you deal with as an unfunded student.
On all of the
so transportation.
That's
it's very much unnecessary. It's very much unnecessary. And I don't get the change in the services, like from the buses to the taxis. Make it make sense. Like,
are they like strictly using taxis, no buses?
It seems as though it's strictly taxis from my source. She said taxis, but I'm not sure in other areas if they're using e-buses or whatnot. But like it's kind of sus, man, and very, very bad because now it's giving segregation, exclusion, like classism of some sort. But okay, you have money, we're gonna cater for you. You don't, you're gonna see for yourself. Kanjan.
Okay, come to think about it in this way, right? You are registered, I'm registered. You are funded, I'm not funded. You get to attend classes because you have the privilege of transport. I get to not attend classes because I don't have the privilege of transport ticket.
It's unfair. It's really unfair.
It's really unfair.
I think something should be done. I think the SLC should fight for students.
Yeah, of course.
The students themselves should fight for themselves also, because we had this tendency of letting the SRC fight for our issues. We also have to stand up when the SRC say, okay guys, let's do this. We need to be willing to be there, because one thing about us, we stay in our rooms and let the SRC fight for our
and then I did hear something, right? So one of the main things that are aggregating to this whole issue is that there are places where buses are allowed to operate and there are places where buses are not allowed to operate. So other students were having an issue with shuttles being taxis and not buses, because of course if a taxi is a shuttle, it means that that's literally an external service provider to the university.
True.
It's just the taxi drivers, you know how they behave, how they drive, for example, how they treat people. Some are rude, and students just can't deal with that after a long day of attending classes and everything, academic stresses. So they had an issue with that. So in your research, did you find out where or which places are allowed for buses to go in and which other places are not allowed for buses to go in, where they have to use taxis as a must?
Not necessarily like the exact locations, because I was speaking to someone of Unapaya, right?
Okay.
So I'm not sure still, so there's been hours of taxis or buses but like I've also went to the Facebook page of the Nelson Mandela or something.
Yes.
Where people were talking about this matter, taxi, and apparently now, like allegedly, it's these taxi drivers and these associations that are like, okay, shuttles are not allowed to enter this part. We are taking this route, like seating. So it's kind of like they're forcing their hand and they're banana. Okay, you have no choice but to use
the taxis,
like a service provider.
This has once made major news headlines.
Really?
Yes, nationwide.
Nelson Mandela University.
No, not Nelson Mandela University specifically, like nationwide, where taxi associations they were like intentionally forcing people to use taxis in certain areas, and not buses and not Bolt, not Uber, specifically taxis.
They even like cancelled, but that's what's a banban. Kids that go to junior and stuff. They were like, okay, as a van, I'm not allowed to baslash a banban. You have to use a taxi. Mind you, it takes a lane number one, because these people have and on top of everything, bafunu tuta banban and bafunu tuta workers to their workplaces, right, to make more money. Now accidents and I'm sorry.
But speaking about Facebook, there was a post about graduation.
Yes. Wow. Let me bring it up. Let me actually bring it up. This is something that caught my attention. And by the way, guys, you know, this is a tough situation that we're talking about, but at least we have good news. Those who are graduating, guys, congratulations. Your time is coming. It's your time to shine. You know, Mr. West, last year on a graduation morning, Zippo, I know him as Bov, call him Bov. Early in the morning, like 5, he came in the parking lot at SMH. With God, he was alone. Doing it all alone. With God, Mr. West. I was like, dude is heated up, man. That was fun.
After years of struggling, understandable. It should be. I feel like after graduation, the whole campus must be up. There must be joy all over campus. Like Maku celebrate. It must be celebrated because the struggle of getting that diploma, that higher set, that degree is real.
It deserves that treatment, right?
It's a very huge achievement, guys.
So this is the post that caught my attention, right? Someone posted anonymously and said, "Unemployed graduates, how does your family treat you?" And what's interesting to me is how people commented on this thing. So someone said, for example, I can say that I am blessed to have a family like mine. Like everyone minds his or her own business. That none of us has nothing great going on. We're just a peaceful family. As Zamela, no expectations and no drama at all. They can't live I'm unemployed now. That's the kind
nice.
of treatment
Sweet.
that person is
That's
getting
really
from
nice.
home.
You need families like
Because
that.
Yes,
God,
imagine.
down.
Yeah,
Like,
they need that
okay,
support.
You're not doing anything. Do this, do that, do this. I mean, okay, it's fine. You can do your chores and stuff, but it gets to a point where like now you're being used as umdu or but sometimes it's there's really no
hard.
job
Guys,
opportunities.
Job hunting is stressful to anyone and everyone, whether you have a degree or you
not.
don't. Job hunting is the pits. Hey?
So I really
The
think
pits.
that Abazali should be treating Abandona Babo like that,
Like
or
more
families.
understanding, more lenient. I mean, because like yes, people are trying.
But then on the other hand, here's what somebody said. My mom told me to leave her house after a few weeks of realizing that I am not adding any value at home. These past few weeks have been hard for me. I'm being treated like a broke boyfriend who stays at their girlfriend's home.
That's exactly what I just spoke about. That sometimes for some people it's quite different, because now if a Melizabo, they're expecting what's okay right after graduating. This is you get a job.
Yes.
You
start bringing money.
do this for the family. You do this and that. Like that's not how life works.
And it's not.
But then the reality is that I think it's just the imbalance of people struggling to make the reality the fact that as much as your child is gonna graduate from a university with a degree, diploma, whatever it is, at the same time, the reality is that we are the best country when it comes to unemployment. So
sadly,
chances are high that they're gonna finish and not get a job. I mean, personally, I have a lot of people on my WhatsApp that have graduated. They're not working. They're at home. They're busy pushing something.
The sad part about
They're not working.
Yeah.
A lot of them. If somebody is working for like ShopRite, Checkers, but they have a degree. They're working with something that has nothing to do with their degree.
Which one do you guys feel like is better? Not going to university after high school, or not getting a job after graduation?
Yo, I don't know.
No.
I think for Mnane, it's not getting a job after graduating, because high school, your mind is but okay, you know what, after high school I'm going to varsity, my peers are going to varsity and all of that. At that level, you don't understand but why I'm not in university.
Yeah.
But after graduation, you're more open-minded, you're more knowledgeable. Well, okay, it actually happens. It's real. There's no like the unemployment rate here to 80 and so you have more knowledge on the country, the economy, what's going on. So it hurts like not as much as much as it hurt when you're fresh out of high school and now school and your peers are going to varsity. I think it's better like that.
Actually, that's why I will most of the time advise somebody and say, just the same way I was advised. Man, I remember on my first years, I met someone like Yuri, literally told me like, Joy, you have this potential, you have this energy, I can see it. My brother, refuse to leave this university with just the qualification. Do things, extracurriculum things, activities, get those practical skills. This is what we are doing now. We're going to put it on our CVs. We're going to stand a better chance of getting employment.
Yeah, that's enough.
And if we don't get employment, we push this and make it our thing. And then we employ ourselves.
That's simple. That's very important.
So, guys, get yourselves involved in other extracurriculum things besides just school. Do things. Do something. There are a lot of societies on campus.
But don't overdo it also. Because
yes, you need to balance.
Yeah,
you need
the
to balance.
Speaking about balance, we have tests upcoming this week and next week and that other week.
Even some of the team is not here. It's not a full house like last time, you know. It's only everybody's not here. Some are writing.
So stress, anxieties. So for some people, it's their first time writing a test in varsity. So you can only imagine the anxiety and the stress levels. So I think now, like my advice would be, it's just focus on school now. Yes, there are things that are happening on campus and but just make sure that you are focusing on school. And when I say focus on school, I'm not saying when at 24/7 you're on your books.
No.
There are things like what Mtonjeni hosted on Monday. It was a meditation.
Oh, yes.
Mindfulness Monday. It was so nice. We were meditating.
So nice.
You do things like that. There must be that balance with test week. You are making sure that you're taking care of your mental health, but taking care of your mental health
Too much.
that you
just go for a jog.
Yeah.
Or something.
So do that. Eat healthy. Go for a jog. Go for a walk. Drink your water. Please be hydrated. please. We don't want people fainting in exam rooms. Eat energy drinks. Hey,
Do not consume
I can't speak much.
drinks, guys.
Actually, what keeps you going? I think Red Bull for you.
For me, God actually. When I pray, anxiety levels ziyehla.
Wow.
Yes.
That's nice.
The Red Bull is just a juice that I drink that I'm addicted to.
Don't say that. Don't. From now on, put the man's 24/7.
No, I drink a lot of water.
Do not overconsume energy drinks.
I drink a lot of water. I
For the sake of
do.
your heart, don't do that.
Yeah, please
don't. I know someone who doesn't sleep at night because they consume a lot of energy drinks. Do not do that, and otherwise you'll end up in hospital.
What keeps you going?
What did? Mina, I rest, guys. I rest, like I give myself.
Plus you're always in your room.
I mean, because I'm always in my room. I rest, like a lot of resting. But as she said, prayer, guys. Mina, I'm also like a full-on believer. So whenever I feel like, oh Lord, it's getting too much, I pray because I just can't deal with the anxiety. I can't. But for you guys, make sure Uti, you have like a study plan that's like there already. You should have that already, so that when you prepare for your tests, you don't clash all your modules and now you end up rushing to study 5 units of this module and 10 chapters of that. No, make sure you make time for yourself to rest and make time for your books as well, and just take it like chunking.
But I study well under pressure.
That don't work here.
I study well
under
under pressure.
But it don't work here.
I'm kind of one of them.
No.
Kinda. I mean, might have been studying hard these days, eh?
Yeah, you should. Hey, accounting doesn't play him.
Bruh.
What?
Accounting.
Sure.
Yo.
Exactly.
Sure.
I'm trying, Shem. I've been studying these past few days. You've been studying.
What's keeping you going?
Yeah.
What keeps me going, specifically when I'm studying, like not getting tired and everything? Coffee.
Which one?
Anything.
Yeah, because each Jacobs.
I love the coffee.
Each Jacobs ungahlala nyani bethe 5 ekseni.
I love.
Okanye usele coffee uhlala mhlambe.
Actually, I've tried these ones, Jacobs, the coffee.
It's really strong.
Nescafe. I haven't tried. What's this thing? What's that African thing?
Yeah, I knew you.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that one. I don't know how it is.
Same.
But yeah, I heard it smells good.
It does. For coffee lovers, guys, I'm pretty sure you.
And guess what? I don't even have coffee right now in my room. Something that keeps me going. Yeah, I drink water now.
Yeah,
now
just drink water.
Be drinking water, a lot of water.
But yeah, guys, anyways, all the best for your test.
Yes.
We have come to the end.
Also, speaking of the test, we need to give the recognition to the people who have worked hard, the people who have walked this path of being on the test, preparations, going to write and passing. Now it's time to give them recognition. Graduation is coming on the 31st in George campus. They're gonna be recognized as the people who have achieved. They're gonna walk out of the venue with their certificates. Their parents are gonna be there. They're gonna be happy for them. It's just gonna be a life-changing moment for them. But of course, we have things to talk about that. The graduation thing, we have issues with that. Specifically as students, because most of us, we feel like the moment of graduation is short-lived. You only just get a mere less than 20 seconds on stage and that's it. You're gone. Chulu, what's your name again? Chulu Manyo Bangane. Hi. And then that's it. You pass by.
Yeah, it's just like 2
And then-
seconds on stage,
Yeah.
and I believe
Short
like the people who work for the university, like I'll just mention one. Afika, for example, has done so much for the institution.
So much.
And I think people like that deserve a recognition on stage. That this person
has been doing this.
did this and this and this.
Exactly.
He even volunteered. Last year he was volunteering as a house comm. Last year off campus.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one to hlanganisa abantu to do this. And last year they were number 2 in campus live.
Wow.
They almost won.
With this effort.
They almost won. They were like this close to us. Sabashena 2 points or 1 point. They were this close.
Yeah.
So I think people like that should be recognized by the institution. But this person did this and this and this for the institution.
Yeah.
That's 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's short, man. It's short. I specifically haven't really attended any graduation ceremony, but I've read an article from last year's MADIBAZ News 4th edition, an article by Zandi Lenyangiwe, I think, if I'm not mistaken. She was talking about the hype. Graduation is overrated. It's not really like how people portray it to be, because they just come on the stage, that's it. They don't really like talk about everything that you do. Like an example, Africa. In these 5 years, we've always been doing so much. So there's no time of talking about everything that he did, giving him the recognition. It's just Africa, he got this certificate, that's it. So that article was specifically writing to talk about the hype behind graduation, that with the real life experience, it's actually not how it seems to be like. And she said that when she left the stage and the venue, she had the sense of emptiness. It felt like, wow, all of that 4 years was like for this. It was not enough, actually, in a perspective. The recognition was not enough to just be like, okay, you got this, and then that's it. So this is something that I also have an issue with. I think that graduations should really be invested on and given time so that our students are worthily, there's a word worthily in English, I don't know, worthily recognized. Yeah,
I get you. But I think we should take Nale graduation that is coming up as motivation, because it's before exams or June exams. Just go motivate yourself. You're born to graduate and celebrate them, you know. Yeah.
And of course we're gonna be there. Put my device is gonna be there.
Of course.
We'll be there.
Of course.
Also, there's this issue of individuals that can't attend graduation because they are not, So, guys, if you have to attend a graduation or you want to attend a graduation but you don't have the means to, don't be afraid to seek for help. There are people that can help you open up GoFundMe pages and stuff like that. And you can actually get to attend your graduation if you're willing to. And if now you're Zanzibar, you have the means to do so, you can donate. You can donate, and then you can at least go in the tent so that just to, I don't know, be part of that moment, even if it's for 20 seconds. Just be part of it. Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that is it. That is all for today's episode. We hope that you guys enjoyed.
I'm forgetting something.
Hey, La Joy.
Please, excuse me. I'm forgetting something. Yo, this is important. We talked about this, and you're also gonna be shocked that we forgot this. But it's cool.
Vision 2030.
Yes. You feel me? So, guys, here's the thing. Exciting news. We're talking about these graduation things that we're not cool with that, and I'm sure that maybe there are others from you guys that are not cool with it. But interesting news is that Nelson Mandela University back in 2021, they've launched something called Vision 2030. So that is a strategic mechanism that they've designed that core focuses the university on what we want to thrive for when it comes to community impact and everything, how we teach and support students, how we make this to be a transformative and value focused institution. It's all embedded in that Vision 2030. So here's the interesting news. They are right now currently doing the midterm review of that Vision 2030.
Okay.
How far have we come? How can we do better? are we where you wanted to be in this midterm break? In this midterm of the Vision 2030. Okay. So you actually have an opportunity. Go check your memos. Anything that has to do with Vision 2030, go check your memos, and you can go through also to the student portal and go through the polls and put on your suggestions there. If you have a problem with how, like, ask me, I'm gonna do it because I have a problem with this graduation thing. I'm gonna go and do it and put my voice there that I want graduations to be like this, like this, like this. So that at least, I hope,
something
by
changes.
2030, then that graduation whole story has already changed. So yeah, guys, check your memos, do that, and we'll be fine.
And remember,
all the
guys,
best.
Nothing will change if you do not speak. Hey,
Yeah.
If you're gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, Mina, and you don't say it out loud, they're not gonna do it. Okay.
Exactly.
So it takes you to take a stand and speak about it, and then they're gonna see, but okay, majority wants this, or people like, and then they'll bring about that change. So don't be quiet.
Yeah.
Don't be quiet about it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now we can close it.
Yeah. Yeah.